Hi everybody, Stefan here from EDC Austria, and today we are at part 2 of the Russian 24-hour ration menu number 7. Welcome back. Here we have something that says canned and salty, but I'm not sure what's above that. No translator was able to. This is called eggplant caviar, so I'm not sure about that. But this, the main dish, is easy because that's just meat in green chickpeas and carrots. So we'll start off with that and prep it. As always, you rip the top off here if you can. Then you expose the heating pad. You put this inside. You put your dish inside, and then you fill this empty package full of water, and thereby you get the exact right amount you need. Pretty perfect system. Now it should start up any second. Yes, I already can hear it. Yeah, and now. We also have some officers chocolate, but we'll get in that in the end. First I wanna try this spicy canned whatever it is. Let's see. Wow, that's just white. I think that's just bacon fat or something like that. Oh yeah, I like that stuff actually. I put it on bread sometimes. We have that here too. I don't know if there's an English translation for that one, but it's pure fat. You get this when making bacon, for instance, or any other meat, and this is what the fat then the oil then turns into. But it's an acquired taste, I would say. This time I also took the blue package of crackers and not the green, so we can check them out. I tried to translate this any further, but it just said berries, so I have no idea. But this is really an excellent this is an excellent product of this range. If I find the English word for it, I'll put it in the text. Okay. So much for that for now. Now let's check out the eggplant caviar. If that's the correct translation, I don't know. That's interesting for something called caviar. Yeah, that's not my taste. It tastes it tastes sour but in a boring way, and it really messes with your taste buds. Maybe it works better. Again, can't describe it. The Russians really have a knack for making stuff we can't describe. Maybe it works better with a cracker. That one is really one for the negative side, but this here is fantastic. Now we have a few minutes before the main dish is ready, so I'll see you then. Okay, it seems my camera was not recording. So here are the chickpeas with meat, although there were only 3 pieces of meat, which I already ate, and the rest of this, no, here's one more piece of meat, and the rest is just a pretty fat oily sauce of chickpeas. Which I'll finish after filming, of course. Might not be for everybody, but if you're hungry, it'll do the job. Also, in my plan to ascertain what kind of taste this berry drink is, of which they give you 3, I didn't come very far. It's still sweet, but despite that, has no other characteristics that anyone could use for any further information. I really don't know. And finally we have some officer's chocolate, which is a dark chocolate with a high cocoa content. Very easy to bite, which is sometimes an issue with military chocolate, but this one is very nice. Sorry for the camera misfunction. The next one, I promise you'll be live here when I try it. Okay, that's it for the second meal, and the third one is coming right up. So, welcome to the final part of our Russian MRE number 7 video. Good, today we are looking into the final main, which is meatballs in tomato sauce, I'd figure, mashed apples or apple puree. Here's some gentle pate. We are also gonna try the famous apple jelly. Then our usual berry drink that I wasn't able to identify. I have both crackers, and I really haven't been able to determine any difference there between the between the blue ones and the green ones. And we are gonna finish the rest of our officer's chocolate. So first, as always, let's put the main in the heater. So we are putting in the heating pad here, then our main, and then just fill the package of the heating pad up with water, because I find it often very hard with the US rations to hit the right amount. So, now I'll usually wait just to see if it's already beginning to activate, which it's doing right now. Okay, so first let's make our drink. And as always, I need a knife for that. And the best thing is, of course, a Russian meal, a Russian knife. And what better spoon than one taken from a Korean MRE. Okay, now I say let's check out the mashed apples. Of course they look a bit brown, but that's what happens to apples usually. Now we'll retrieve our spoon and see if this is still any good. Oh yeah, that almost tastes like homemade. That's really if you just puree some apples with your machine at home. But I was kind of expecting that and not some very, very artificial tasting one. Now let's check out the apple jelly, whatever it's called. It does have a tear notch here. Now let's see. Okay, so we put quite a lot on the cracker. Now while eating the cracker, I noticed that this cracker was slightly a bit sweet, so obviously they are salty and sweet crackers, but I used both of them for pâtés, so they are not seasoned strong enough that you'd notice, but just with the jelly I did notice. And this is also not at all artificial and tastes very, very biological, untouched. And finally, for now, we are gonna check our gentle pâté. So time to use my wet napkin. They are actually quite good, and for the small package quite large, and they really get rid of any stickiness or other things on your hands. I usually use my German Bundeswehr cutlery if the specific ration doesn't come with anything. Okay, let's see what that gentle pâté tastes like. For a pâté, it is really gentle, especially for a Russian one. I would say this is pork, but very nicely prepared, and again not too intensive or over salted or over seasoned or anything like that. Okay, let's try our drink. This is the third time I'm trying this berry drink, and I'm still nowhere closer to identify what it tastes like. Yeah, it's a bit sweet, but doesn't taste like sugar, doesn't taste like any fruit I've ever known, and also not as strong as any tropical drinks as they are called. So I have no idea. Okay, and our main should be ready by now. So let's get it out here. Should I bother with trying open it with the... No, it's too hot for that. We'll use the knife. Okay. Once again, the description deviates from what's inside, because this looks like one continuous piece and not like small meatballs, but let's try and get into that. Yeah, this is one piece. Of what, I cannot tell yet. Yeah, it's the meat that would normally be used in meatballs, in beef, in beef meatballs. But in this case, it's just one giant piece. And the whole thing is in a meat sauce, not a tomato sauce, just a meat sauce. It would be nice if there was some sort of side dish for this, because this is a bit boring. Just meatballs. Basically, you should have some potatoes or something. But quality-wise, it's fantastic, as everything has been in this ration. I'm really positively surprised at how good this Russian ration actually was. And even the lard that came in one of the small tins was fantastic. I already ate it all. I put the rest on breads to eat them in the morning. Fantastic. Oh, here you see it's a bit divided in balls, but at the beginning it's not. But again, in comparison to other MREs more from the West, like UK or the States, this stuff tastes much more natural than these, which does have the disadvantage that it won't last for as long and isn't that great for long storage. So, and as a final act, we'll eat 2 pieces of the officer's chocolate. Really a fantastic MRE all around. I mean, I don't know if it's a minus that I couldn't determine what I'm drinking here, but it sure is strange. And a little minus for me, but only for me, is that I didn't like the eggplant caviar dish. But that's just me and my taste. Everything else was great. Okay, I hope you did like this video. If so, please leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comment box down below. And please subscribe for future videos. Have a great day. Bye bye.